Hello friends, good morning. Today is very important day. Today is Indian Army Day. So we are gathered here to celebrate Indian Army Day. So first of all, very happy Indian Army Day all of you. It is very proud to us that we have a fourth largest army in the world after US and China and Russia. So it is very proud to us that we are freely and feel ease because of our army soldiers that these are deployed the highest battlefield of the world, Siachen Glacier, as well as the hottest place of the desert, Rajasthan. So first of all, we will discuss about the why we celebrate Indian Army Day. On that day, our first General K.M. Kariappa took charge from Francis Butcher as the first general of the Indian Army Day. So on the soldiers' dedication and their sacrifice, we celebrate Indian Army Day every year on 15 January. So friends, we all know that Indian Army protect us on every day and night. So what is important? It is possible that our army is continue this dedication for us with vintage equipment? No. So today we will discuss about the modernization of Indian Army. So what is the important and why we are discussing about it, the modernization of Indian Army? We all know that India is facing two front war from China and Pakistan. China is increasing its activities along with LAC such like that Galwan incident as well as Pangong Lake, and Pakistan also increasing terrorist activities in the Jammu and Kashmir. If we talk about the activities of China, so it is increasing military infrastructure in the along with LAC. So it is also important to us. We need also important modernization our Indian Army. If we talk about our equipment, so most of vintage equipment 30 to 40 year old, and current equipment is 24%, and hardware equipment only 8%. If we talk about the defense budget, it is very less compared to China. China's defense budget more than 3 times of India's budget. So we need to also increase our defense budget for providing better equipment and for our army. So now we will discuss about the various department of the army. For example, infantry, artillery, armored and engineers. They all works on their place with very dedication. But old equipment, they are facing lot of problem. So how we can work on the modernization of Indian Army? So first of all, we have to increase our defense budget for increase equipment and other things. For example, we are working to make in India project. We all know that our government postpone lot of import of the defense equipment, and government decide to build many equipment on their nation. So we will work on the modernization is better way. If we talk about the other example of modernization of armed forces, so recently we purchased from Russia S-400. It is the major and very helpful equipment to the any air attack. So it is very important, and it is very important step for our Indian Army to any threat. If we talk about the infantry, it is the backbone of the Indian Army. It fight with combat in front of enemies. So we are working toward modernized infantry like AK-203. It is very advanced rifle as like AK-47. So it is also very important. If we talk about the many advanced equipment, such example BrahMos missile, BrahMos missile is a very big example for make our forces modernization. And recently our army is working toward theater command. What is the theater command? Theater command is a organization. In this organization, all three forces, army, navy and air force, they work together for make better contribute in the battlefield, because China has a many theater command to tackle with India, but we have no theater command. So we are working toward the making theater command. It is very also important to us. So now we are going toward the Indian Air Force. Most of aircraft is very old age, and we heard lot of information news that MiG 29 crashed. It is very bad news for us, and we lose very most of our fighter warrior. So regarding this, our government as well as Air Force working together to modernization of Air Force also. So regarding this, we purchased 36 Rafale from France. So it is also big achievement for our armed forces. And now we will go toward the Navy. So we all know that our relationship with Russia is very strong from previous year, after Cold War and before Cold War. That because Russia provided a lot of defense assistance for India previous years during the 1971 war, as well as a lot of insurgency. So Russia provided INS Vikramaditya.
Russia provides INS.
Russia provides INS Vikramaditya. It is the very big aircraft for our Indian Navy as well as Indian Air Force. With help of it, we can fight anywhere in the sea. And now we are working toward make another aircraft carrier, INS Vikrant. It will give more strongest strength our Indian armed forces. So we are going, because we all know that India is going toward the global emerging power in the region. So we also need to build our military power also, because in this day, if we talk about the Chinese military reduce their military power continues, and they are working on their equipment. So we need also work on our equipment for better defense as well as offense on that time. So now it is very necessary to how we can keep continuing, because we cannot fight any war on only ground level. So we need also strong in the sea level as well as air level, as well as if we talk about the future war. So we will look there. Future war is not possible on the ground level. It will become on the cyber, because in the cyber attack is very theater thing for our Indian army. If we talk about the recent, previous data, so most of time China tried to dominate our defense data, but he failed. So it is the cyber war as well as space war and intelligence war. So we need to continue work as well as defense equipment as well as our science technology. We all know that our Defense Research and Development Organization and HAL, Hindustan Aeronautic Limited, they are working together from many years to provide many equipment for our Indian Army. Recently, the DRDO launched the first supersonic cruise BrahMos missile. It is also a big achievement, and now we are going to export many equipment. It is the recently a big example. We are exporting BrahMos missile for Philippines, and why this? We help our modernization, and we can purchase lot of equipment from another countries. And for this regarding, we are thinking about the purchase S-500 air defense system. If we talk about its capability is it can detect any fighter craft and anything from 600 kilometer. So it is a big challenge for Pakistan and China. And China, Pakistan is nothing, but China is a very big threat for us. Recently, our CDS General Bipin Rawat also said that
Late general.
late General Bipin Rawat said China is a big threat for us. So it is regarding the Indian Army modernization. Now, how we can make modernization? It is not work only government. A private company also participate with a majority to build a lot of type equipment in the nation. Because why this? We will not spend wastage of money in other countries, and we will not depend on other countries for other equipment. We can build any equipment and any weapons on our nation. Thank you.
So, Govind sir, you express very well, but let me ask you, sir, how did you collect such information and how did you express in such a manner that everybody would be impressed and he will have more insight about Indian Army? Can you tell something about it?
Yes, sir. Basically, I am also from Indian Army, so I am learning lot of things from Indian Army, and I perform lot of time in the army, but on the stage, so it is used to for me, and some information I am preparing for another exam, so it is easy for me deliver such type lectures.
Okay, that's really interesting. So you would be interesting. You would be more interested in learning about, knowing about Indian Army, right?
Yes, sir. Because we all know that Indian Army is only one thing. Because
Yes.
of we are free and easy in the nation.
Okay.
If we remove Indian Army from the border, that we will not say that we cannot say we are free and freedom. Because of army, we are feel free and freedom in the nation. So, not only for me, every citizen have to know about the army and its importance. Because of them, we are living here with freely.
Definitely, I definitely feel very proud to train you, to help you to achieve your more success in your life. And you express so well about Indian Army. So, can you tell some two most important fact that you loved about Indian Army that is rarely seen in any other army in the world?
Yes, sir. It is the, if we talk about the most interesting fact, so it is the world first highest volunteer army.
Okay.
If we talk about the other nation, they will force to serve their nation.
But we love to
We love our nation.
Okay.
Because if we talk about the highest battlefield of the world, Siachen Glacier, we can adopt any situation within some days.
Okay.
But another Chinese army, they are not capable to adopt their situation, hard situation,
so fast.
so fast. So it is because of our dedication.
Sir, is it true that Indian Army is the most disciplined army in the world? I have heard people saying.
Yes, sir. It is very most disciplined disciplined army in the world. Because if you will go outside the home, if you will go outside the home and you are going to in the market, you can observe any person, and among them, if any army person is coming from anywhere, you can observe very easily that is a Indian army boy, an Indian army person, and the way of speak and manners. They always ready to help any person, no matter if who person something them who उनका कोई है या नहीं है, no matter.
Okay.
They always ready to serve them.
Wow, sir, really, sir, you give amazing insight about Indian National Army, and I would love to invite you again soon. So give some more facts about Indian Army. I think people will love it.
Yes, sir. I will explain some major battle fought by Indian Army. Firstly, 1947, when Pakistan entered Jammu and Kashmir, and the King of Kashmir, Harish Chandra, then
Raja Har Singh.
Hari Singh, and called Jawaharlal Nehru to save his territory. That time, Indian Army approached there and saved Jammu and Kashmir from Pakistani Pathans and raiders
Within some month
within some month.
or days.
Yes, sir. And if we talk about the major fight and battle of the 1971,
Okay.
we fought against the Pakistan to emerge a new nation, Bangladesh. We was the first nation to give approval Bangladesh as a separate nation. It is another thing. And secondly, the Kargil War. Kargil War also a big thing for us, when our most of warrior sacrificed their life to save our nation. And recently we have fought our many surgical strike also. And Indian Army is not fight only with enemy. It is to provide many civil help during the crisis in
Crisis.
the nation, such
Yeah,
like
yeah.
earthquakes,
Floods.
also. And we looked in the pandemic. Indian Army provide a lot of equipment as well as medicine, and Indian Navy and Air Force organize also major operation to provide another nation.
Okay, Indian Army helps to other nations too.
Yes, sir. Such type Maldives and Myanmar and Afghanistan, we provide with help of airports and navy lot of medicine. So these are things we can feel proud.
Definitely, we must feel proud of our Indian National Army. Thank you so much, sir, for being here and deliver your speech on the one of the auspicious occasion, that is none other than Indian National Army Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir.